Yesterday, we also told you how the IDF released an audio clip. The Israeli military claimed to have intercepted a phone call between two Hamas operatives. We don't know for sure if that was true, but if it is to be believed, it shows what bad communication can cost you. It's a modern war, after all. It is fought as much on ground as up in the air, not only through rockets, but via satellites. If communication is key, then satellites are what make this key work, at least in a war. And guess who owns state-of-the-art satellites that have a history of influencing wars? No prizes for guessing, it's Elon Musk, the billionaire who takes pleasure in poking his nose in geopolitical affairs. Is he in fact the master of two wars, ravaging two different parts of the world currently? What makes me say that? This announcement by Israel. It says it is in talks with SpaceX on setting up Starlink internet services. What for? To bolster its wartime communications. SpaceX has not commented yet, but it is a US company, the same US that has pledged unbridled support to Israel. SpaceX will likely respond in positive. Isn't this what happened in the Ukraine war as well? Within the early days of the war, Ukraine's digital infrastructure was wiped out. Since then, Elon Musk's Starlink satellite has proven to be a lifeline for Ukrainians. A cluster of table-sized satellites have hovered over Ukraine, blessing its military with high-speed internet access. Ukrainian drones have relied on Starlink to drop bombs on Russian front lines. President Zelensky has regularly updated millions of social media followers on what's happening on the ground. He has held Zoom calls with global politicians, all on the back of Musk's network. But last year, when Ukraine planned a sneak attack on a Russian naval fleet off the Crimean coast, Musk ordered his engineers to turn off Starlink satellite communications. The revelation came only last month via the billionaire CEO's own biography. Later on, Musk took to Twitter to clarify. Twitter, that is now X. He writes, let me read it out for you. If I had agreed to their request when SpaceX would be explicitly complicit in a major act of war and conflict escalation. Yes, Musk took a decision concerning national-level security. He stopped Ukrainian drones in their tracks based on his whims. The decision wasn't made by a government official, but a moody billionaire. How is it justified? For more than a year, Musk has been playing an active role in the Ukraine war. He became a defense contractor. He deployed thousands of Starlink satellites in Ukraine, and not to forget, pocketed profits in the meantime, or should I say wartime. The bottom line is Starlink has been enjoying an outsized role in this war. So what explains bringing up ethical concerns all of a sudden? Musk's denial has prompted Senate scrutiny. The Senate Armed Services Committee is probing national security issues raised by what Musk did. But all that is simply an aftermath. During the time of action, Musk got to play God. He got to choose what went on the battleground. And he may get to do that in Israel too if Netanyahu deploys his satellites. As different countries fight their wars, should a business mogul, a billionaire seeking personal gains, get to pull the strings? WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.